Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Lara Belhaos, BSED Math 1. Today, my topic is about personal safety and threats. Personal safety and threats. Being safety in online means that you have the knowledge to identify the potential risks and are conscious of your personal security while browsing, sharing, or surfing the internet. By teaching internet safety, you are not only helping your student become more vigilant about their own safety, but also helping them become better user of the internet. Cyberstalking. Cyberstalking is the use of the internet or other electronic means to stalk or to harass an individual, group, or organization. It may include false accusation, defamation, slander, and libel. It may be also include monitoring, identity theft, threats, vandalism, solicitation for sex, doxing, and blackmails. Sample of cyberstalking. Some examples of cyberstalking include sending manipulative, threatening, lewd or harassment emails from assortment of email accounts, hacking onto victims' online accounts such as banking or email, and changing victims' setting and password. Personal safety of cyberstalking. Step 1. Tips to prevent cyberstalking. Never give out your social security number. If you are leaving a partner or spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend, reset every single password on all of your account to something that they can't guess. If you think you are a target, have your PC checked by a professional. Cyberstalking or cybertalking both include false accusation, defamation, slander, and libel. Cyberstalking may include monitoring, identity threats, vandalism, solicitation for sex, and gathering information that may be used to threaten or harass. Cyberstalking is often accompanied by real-time or offline stalking. Cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is very broad in our society today. Cyberbullying or cyber harassment is a form of bullying harassment using electronic means. Cyberbullying or cyber harassment are also known as online bullying. It has become increasingly common, especially among the teenagers. As digital spheres has expanded and technology has advanced. Personal safety of cyberbullying. How to stop cyberbullying. Log off. Block emails. Save the message. Tell someone. Threats maybe can cause anger, depression, humiliation, and etc. Online predation. What is it? So, what is online predation? A unique feature of the internet is that to remove any barriers allowing adults to interact an online conversation with minors. children and under the age of 18. Sometimes these interactions are harmless, but other times the interaction have negative consequence. Online predators have anonymity of internet on their side. This means that they often conceal physical appearance, age, gender behind the shield of digital screen. Like these photos. Personal safety and threats. You need to be mindful when you are the target of the predator. Sometimes the predator will say, "How old are you?" Then they are they want you to send your picture. That is one of the example of the tricks of the predator in online. Personal safety and threats. 9 ways to protect your children from online predator. First is talk to your child about online predators. Discuss risky behavior. Spell out what a risk relationship is. Talk about the danger of chat rooms. Warn your child about online flirting. Bring up sexy selfies. Be clear about offline safety rules too. And then the threats, risky you need to be aware are cyberbullying, bullying or using digital technology, invasion of privacy, identity theft, your child seeing offensive image and messages, the presence of stranger who may be their groom and other members, absence or offensive comments. A comment, request, suggestion, or proposal is the absence if the average person applying contemporary community standards could find that the comment, request, suggestion, or proposal take as a whole appeals of prurient interest. 2. It depicts and describes sexual conduct of patently offensive way. And the third one is taken as a whole. Personal safety and threats. Online fight using electronic messages with angry and vulgar language. Carry forward messages to a lot of people with her own comments, private fact about the person under condition that would be highly offensive too. These are also people that are closest to you and your passwords, so keep them safe. Then making defamatory comments about the victim online, sending the victim pornography or other graphic materials that is knowingly offensive. Discuss internet privacy and safety with your organization or internet technology specialist. Sextortion. Sextortion refers to the broad category of sexual exploitation in which abuse of power is the means of coercion as well as the category of sexual exploitation in which threatened release of sexual image or information is the means of coercion. How does sextortion happen? Sextortion begins with when a predator reaches out a young person over a game app or a social media account through deception, manipulation, money, and gifts or threats. The predator convinces a young person to produce explicit video or images. Those are the examples of the personal safety and threats of sextortion. Computer threats and fixing solution. So every person in online there's some threats. I also experienced that. There are a lot of cyberbullying. There are types of cyberbullying: exclusion, harassment, outing, doxing, trickery, cyberstalking, trolling, flaming, dissing, masquerading, fluffing. First, we tackle about exclusion. What is exclusion? Exclusion is the fact of leaving someone, but deliberately exclusion exists with one person bullying situation, but also use of online target to target the victim. For example, your child might be included or uninvited to a group or parties while they see other friends being included or left out of messages, threads, and conversation that involves mutual friends. That is exclusion. Then the next one is harassment. So what is harassment? Harassment is a broad category under which many types of cyberbullying falls into, but it generally refers to sustained and constant pattern of hurtful and threatening online messages sent with the intention of doing harm to someone. Then the next one we tackle about outing and or doxing. What is our outing or doxing? Outing, also known as doxing, refers to the act of openly revealing sensitive or personal information about someone without their consent for purposes of embarrassing or humiliating them. This can range from spreading of personal photos, documents of the public figures, to sharing an individual's saved personal messages in an online private groups. The K is the lack of consent from the victims. The next one we talked about trickery. What is trickery? Trickery is similar to outing or doxing. So similar siya sa outing and doxing with an added elements of deception. So trickery is same to outing and doxing. Then there is an element added of deception. So in this situation, the bullied will befriend their target and lull them into a full sense of security. Once the bullied has gained their target's trust, they abuse that trust and share the victim's secrets to private information to third party or multiple third parties. So that is worse. Then next trickery is cyber stalking. So we tackle as what I have said a while ago, cyber stalking. Okay, let's continue. So cyber stalking. Cyber stalking is one of the types of cyberbullying. So cyberstalking is particularly serious form of cyberbullying that can extend threats, physical harm to the child target. It can include monitoring, false accusation, threats, and is often accompanied by offline stalking. It is a criminal offense and it can result in a restraining order, probation, and even a jail time for the predators. So, that's it. So, the next is trolling. Trolling is when a bully will seek out and intentionally upset others by posting inflammatory comments online. Trolling may not always be a form of cyberbullying, but it can be used as a tool to cyberbully. When done with a malicious, harmful intent, these bullies tend to be more detached from their victims and do not have a personal relationship. Then the next trolling is framing. Framing. What is framing? Framing is this type of online bullying constituted of posting about or directly sending insult and profanity to their target. Framing is similar to trolling, but usually be more direct attack to a victim to incite them into online fight. That is trolling. Flaming, I mean. Lastly, the other type of bullying is dissing. Dissing. So dissing refers to the act of a bully spreading cruel information about their target through public posting or private messages to either ruin their reputation or relationship with other people. In this situation, the bully tend to have personal relationship with the victim, either as an acquaintance or as a friend. That's it. Oh, that's it of teasing. Next of teasing is masquerading. Masquerading. What is masquerading? Masquerading happens when a bully creates a made-up profile or identity online with sole purpose of cyberbullying someone. This could involve creating a fake email account, fake social media profile, and selecting a new identity and photos to fool the victim. In these cases, the bully tends to be someone the victim knows quite well. So that's masquerading. Then, after masquerading, frapping. So frapping. What's frapping? So frapping is when a bully uses your child social media accounts to post inappropriate content with their names. It can be harmless when a friend writes a funny post on each other's profile, but has potential to be incredibly harmful. For example, a bully posting racial or homophobic slurs through someone else's profiles to ruin their reputation. Uh, that is the 10 types of cyberbullying. Thank you for watching.